Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of September from the 16th through the 30th. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And as always, I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Aquarius. These are the 3 decks we'll be using for your focus messages today. These first 2 are by Bridget from Divine Essentials. This is the Divine Masculine Confessions deck and the Divine Feminine Confessions. And then we'll grab a message from the Soul Activation Oracle deck by Rising Sun Oracle. So let's start, Aquarius, and let's take a look and see where this is all going to go for you here today. I've already pre-shuffled these, so we'll just lay them out and take a look and see what first comes out for you here today. All right, that was not a good fan, was it? All right, I'm guided to this card actually. I feel selfish not giving you time, energy, and attention you crave. So this masculine is acknowledging this. I feel selfish, not giving you time, energy, and attention. And also what I'm feeling from the masculine is that he might be dedicating a lot of his time and energy to himself, maybe focusing on some aspect of his life that he's really focused on right now, rather than giving that attention to the feminine. And I forgot to mention, I do tend to say him and he for the masculine, but if it's reversed for your situation, absolutely tailor it to how it fits your situation. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and grab a message from the Divine Feminine Confessions deck. What's your second focus message here? I'm guided to this card. I'm literally unable to feel attraction towards anyone but you. Even the famous people I used to gush over do nothing for me. I'm truly in love with you. So my masculines, this is how your feminine is feeling. Basically, no one else will do it for this feminine. Just this one masculine. Truly in love with the masculine. And yet my masculine is coming through saying, I feel selfish not giving you time, energy, and attention you crave. So there's a bit of an imbalance here, Aquarius, between you and your person. We'll take a look and see the direction that this all goes, because we are focusing on 2 hearts in separation or going through some sort of challenge here. And ultimately we want to answer the question, are you guys meant to be? Or is it time to really close this chapter? All right, so I'm guided to this one right here. We've got obstacles, which I'm not surprised to see, because again, there is an imbalance that I am feeling here. This is tapped into the solar plexus chakra. The crystal for this particular card is the lemon quartz. And as you can see, obstacles. Look at this image. Look at that big old elephant and this man trying to go up against this huge giant elephant. And the number 25 could play a significant role for some of you guys. It could be your person's age, it could be yours. And 25 breaks down to a 7, which in this deck represents spirituality, mastery, wisdom, insight, and success. So that's what's coming through. We're going to have to take a look and see what this is all about. But yeah, there's imbalance, there's obstacles that are causing a bit of drama here between you and your person, I feel. And the solar plexus is tapped into a person's personal power, their self-esteem, okay? So maybe that's coming through as an obstacle, perhaps for yourself, Aquarius, or your person. And I mean, it makes sense, you know, to have some self-esteem issues if the one that you're interested in is not paying you any mind, you know? So maybe my feminines, that's how you're feeling, especially dealing with a masculine who's not giving you the attention that you're wanting from him. All right, what else? What's going on here? We do have boundaries. We have a no answer here, drawing the line. So what I'm feeling here is part of these boundaries has to do with these obstacles. And maybe for some of my feminines, you've had enough of dealing with a masculine that isn't giving you the attention that you want and need. And maybe you finally decided to draw the line and just say, you know what, enough is enough. Even if you are in love with this masculine, you're still really trying to work through perhaps your own self-esteem issues, which I've mentioned through the solar plexus, and really trying to focus on you. We've got an apology, return, forgiveness, gifts. So I'm really feeling this quite strongly for my masculines wanting to come towards the feminine with this apology, wanting to come back, wanting forgiveness for their actions, for not giving the feminine all of the attention, their love, their time. And what I'm feeling here, my feminines, is that even though you might be really upset with this person, clearly you're in love with this person. So you're upset, yet there's a part of your heart that still belongs to them. We have consequences, karma, destiny, cause and effect. So there's always consequences to actions that we take, especially when we're coming from a place of negativity, or if we ultimately know it's going to hurt someone. And I really feel here that this masculine is acknowledging this. And there's a possibility that karma might ultimately play a role in all this. Karma goes both ways, good and bad. We have heart song coming through. Inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. I feel you guys could certainly be communicating telepathically, even from a distance. But this is also very important for you, Aquarius, to rely on that inner knowing, rely on your intuition and what your gut is telling you about this whole situation with your person. Are they being real with you? Are they willing to be sincere and really work towards repairing what's broken between the two of you? This is a part of the problem. Influences, dark attachments, and third parties. Part of the reason, my feminines, why your masculine wasn't paying you any attention is because they were giving that attention to someone else. That's just the reality of what's presenting itself here. So maybe, my feminines, you know this, which is why we have boundaries that are presenting itself here, which is why we have obstacles that are also representing itself here, and why this masculine more than likely feels the need to come towards the feminine with this apology. We have better off. Look at this. So my feminines, perhaps you would be better off without this person, that you can find happiness elsewhere. This is cautioning you to perhaps detach from these influences attached to a third party, if this is where your masculine is at, so that you can move forward and think with a clear head to make better decisions for yourself. This is interesting because we have second chance, okay? Making amends. We have the apology card coming through here. I feel your person, specifically, I'm feeling it for the masculine. They want a second chance with the feminine, the opportunity to come back. But first, you got to deal with karma and these consequences. And right now, you guys are clashing. Differences, incompatibility, conflicts, which is understandable, especially knowing that there are other people that are a part of this equation, third parties, infidelity, cheating, affairs. And so I feel This masculine wants a second chance, wants to return, wants to come back to the feminine. But right now, you guys really are clashing. You might have even heard from this person. So Aquarius, if you're feminine watching for this masculine, you might have already heard from your masculine. But right now, you guys are clashing. You're just running into one conflict after the other. Arguments, disagreements over this third-party situation. It's really creating a lot of drama here between the two of you. So we're going to add to this, Aquarius, with some additional guidance from the Love Potion Oracle. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius, for the second half of September. Okay, Love Potion, magical vibes. So there's something attached to these magical vibes, which might have something to do with the energy of the Magician in Tarot. And the Magician in Tarot is all about manifestation. And perhaps what this masculine wants to manifest is a reunion here with the feminine. But this masculine is running into these roadblocks, these boundaries that perhaps, my feminine, you've set this up. You drew the line. Because of these third parties, you're not going to be putting up with cheating and infidelity. So this masculine is going to have to create something different between the two of you to make it worth it, to even entertain this masculine back into your life, so we'll see. We've got feeling good coming through here, falling right below apology. So perhaps for some of you, if you are willing to entertain an apology from your person, that of course it would make you feel good, because you guys would be on a better footing. You guys would be working towards repairing the damage in the relationship. And also what I'm feeling from this, Aquarius, is that when things were good, when things were going well in the partnership, it made you happy. It made you feel really good to be in this person's presence in their life. We have intuitive coming through. So it's very important to pay attention to your gut. And that came through with the energy of this heart song message, inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. So we've got two cards here, Aquarius, telling you to tap into your intuition. You got to trust it. What is your heart telling you? What is your gut telling you? Is it telling you to back away from this? Is it telling you to give this person a second chance? Trust it. We have freedom. Okay? So you guys are not together right now. And part of this freedom for some of you is that you chose to detach from somebody who got themselves in a third-party situation. You don't want any part of that. And we do have this card letting you know that you're better off detaching. You're better off claiming your freedom and taking back control of your life. The interesting thing is, this is the next card. We have Unbreakable Bond. Even though you are not with your person right now, Aquarius, even from thousands or hundreds of miles or even worlds apart, you guys still feel each other's energies. You still feel their presence in your life, even though they're not with you, Aquarius. And then we've got a holding on. So some of you guys are holding on to this person, even if it is just energetically, even if it is just in your heart, because you care for them, you love them. And for some of my feminines, even though you've set up these boundaries and you've put up walls around yourself so that you can't get hurt, you're protecting your heart space, but there's still a part of your heart that is holding on to this love that you have for this masculine. And I was just saying this. Love is strong. You're holding on because the love that you feel in your heart is very strong for this person. And lastly, cycles of love, highs and lows. And it's so true. You know, we do go through these highs and lows in our relationship. Right now, you guys are going through some major lows because of this whole situation with a third party, because of affairs that happened, deception, lies, secrets. But you know, we've got an apology, we've got a second chance here. Magical vibes, this unbreakable bond between the two of you. So we're going to have to clarify some of this stuff with some tarot. This is my new deck, the Tarot Teacher. I created this deck, guys, for those who are interested in learning how to read tarot for yourselves. And I've made it very user-friendly. What it's got is upright and reversed meanings for each card. So if you're interested in learning tarot, this is a really great deck to use. And again, that link is down below if you're interested in that. All right, Aquarius, let's continue. Let's dig a little bit deeper here. Are you meant to be with this person, or is it a done deal? We've got the Magician. You see, I was just saying that. Magical vibes, and then we've got the Magician. Okay, so the Magician represents manifestation, as I mentioned, the ideal partner, your soulmate. This represents a rekindled romance, a great love affair. It's basically your soulmate, like somebody that you feel so drawn to. It represents a very positive outcome here when it comes to this situation. So for some of you guys, are you meant to be? Yes, you are. Even though you're going through these challenges, there might still be a chance that you guys can work this out. So as I mentioned, right now, you're going through the lows. When it comes to the cycle of love that you guys are on, you're going through some major lows right now. But with these cycles and changes that are coming in, because life is constantly moving, time is constantly fluid, you know, it's always changing. So right now, it's low, but you will hopefully eventually get to a point where you're going through these highs in your relationship. I'm not surprised to see the Three of Swords. This is your own air energy right here, Aquarius. Some of you guys might be focused on a fellow air sign. So Libra, another Aquarius, or even Gemini. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. Heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, depression, a separation, which we already know, sorrow, grief, and a love triangle. There's no way around it. It keeps presenting itself here. There's a love triangle. There's a third party that is causing drama here. I'm not surprised to see the Queen of Swords either. So Aquarius, for my feminines, you're coming through as this queen. You're very honest. You're coming from a place of truth, and you expect the same from your person. This is someone who's independent, somebody who definitely sets up clear boundaries, and that's what this is all about. It's right there. So my feminines, this is you. You're coming through as this Queen of Swords. You're going to grab that sword and cut this masculine out of your life if they don't get their act together. That's what's coming through here. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. What do we have? We've got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Cups is water energy. So for some of you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is a beautiful card right here, Aquarius, because this is emotional stability, satisfaction. This is wish fulfillment. So if your wish is to come back together with your person, there's still a chance that this can happen. And again, we've got the Magician, which is manifestation of this connection coming back together. This does represent someone who is your ideal partner. So yes, you guys are having some major challenges, but I feel, based off of what's presenting itself here, the love is still strong. There is this unbreakable bond between the two of you. And the Nine of Cups is going to help you to realize your dream of being with each other. I also feel from the Nine of Cups that someone might be drowning their sorrows. They could be drinking a little bit too much to not feel the pain, the heartbreak. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is picking up off of Earth. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you guys. This Five of Pentacles is very difficult energy because it represents the breakup between the two of you. This is tapped into worries and struggles. Somebody who's been left out in the cold. And I really feel this for my feminines, that this masculine left you out in the cold because they got themselves mixed up with this third party situation, a love triangle, which is why, as that card states, I feel selfish not giving you time, energy, and attention you crave. That's because they were dedicating their time, energy, and attention to someone else. But my feminines, you're coming through as the Empress here. You're all about beauty. Some of you guys could already have children with this person, or you already have children from a previous relationship. This represents the divine feminine right here. This is picking up off of abundant energy, very nurturing. Manifestation of growth in your own life, as well as potential growth in this partnership, as long as you guys can detach from these dark attachments, third party influences, outside interference in the relationship. The Magician, the Empress, you guys can actually make this work. And that's the key there, is to work towards rebuilding this partnership and healing the pain, the heartbreak that has been experienced as a result of infidelities and third parties. So let's add to this, Aquarius, with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius, second half of September. Two hearts in separation, are going through challenges. Are you guys meant to be? I feel you are. Despite the challenges, despite these obstacles. You're tapping into your personal power, and that I feel is why that solar plexus chakra is there. Look at this. This person is your true love, Aquarius. This is romance of a lifetime. And it's so true. In order to make this work, you guys have to put in the effort to make it work. It's not going to heal and move towards a better direction without you guys taking some sort of action here. If you both want this, then you both need to work towards bringing it back towards union. Stay optimistic about your love life, Aquarius. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And sometimes when we're going through very difficult situations in our romantic life, it makes it very hard to stay optimistic about anything, especially dealing with third parties and a partner who's cheating on you. It's very hard. We have very soon coming through. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This can apply to both the masculine and the feminine. You both have your own free will to decide what it is that you want to do in your own life, what sort of effort you're wanting to put forth in regard to fixing what's broken between the two of you. So you guys can make this happen sooner rather than later. But someone or both of you, you're going to have to take action to fix truly what fell apart here. And part of fixing this is to get rid of any sort of third-party attachment. There's no way around that one. That has to go. All right, so let's add to this with some additional guidance from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for the second half of September. Are you meant to be? This person is your true love. We have interlaced. Distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling. Despite outside influences that are beyond our control, people, opinions, misaligned stars, the world, that we shouldn't be, you are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. Wow. So as I was mentioning earlier, even from a distance, you guys are still connecting. You still feel this pull towards this person. And it's interesting how it mentions outside influences. And it's right here. Those outside influences has to do with this third party. So if you guys no longer allow these outside influences to play a role in all this, then you guys can make this work. And here we are with commitment. Look at that. Who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. And perhaps, Aquarius, this is what your person is wanting now. They see the error of their ways, especially, I feel my feminines tuning in, watching for this masculine. Perhaps this masculine is now ready to offer this commitment to the feminine. Lifelong commitment that will last beyond this lifetime. That's what they're ready to offer you, I feel. We have ruined, okay? I thought I had it all together. My life, my ambitions, goals, dreams. Then you came and ruined all my plans with your presence, your beauty, your heart. I can't imagine a day without you, and yet here we are, apart. Please return, for without you, my life is in ruins. Clearly, we have a male silhouette in this photo, okay? We have two cards talking about return, wanting a reunion. So my feminines, I feel it's your call, whether you accept this masculine back into your life. Have they ruined the dynamic of your relationship forever, or is this a fixable situation? It's up to you. But they're coming through here letting you know that they want forgiveness, they want to return, they want a second chance. We also have breathe. I was drowning my sorrows before you came into my life. I didn't think I would ever be able to come up for air again. A broken heart can slowly kill you if you let it. Thank you for rescuing me, for helping me to finally exhale. Wow. I feel this is coming from the masculine to the feminine. And remember what I was saying earlier with this Nine of Cups, that it's somebody who might be drowning their sorrows, somebody who's drinking a little bit too much. And it even says that here, I was drowning my sorrows before you came into my life. I feel this masculine could have been a heavy drinker before you entered this person's life. And maybe now, they're trying to get control of that. And there's also this reference to, I didn't think I would ever be able to come up for air again. Air signs, Aquarius, you are an air sign. You represent the reason why they're able to breathe once again. Wow. And bottom of the deck, we have moving on. I've had so much to think about lately. Where I've been, where I am, and where I want to be. I know the road I've traveled. It hasn't been easy, but it hasn't broken me. I never thought I'd be traveling this road without you. It was always you and I. If our paths are meant to cross again, we will. For now, I have to move on. Okay? So I do feel this for some of you, especially my feminines, that perhaps you have decided to detach from this masculine as a result of the third party, and you're moving on, you're going in a different direction, and you're just kind of throwing it out there, throwing it to the universe, and just allowing life to happen. If you guys are meant to come back together, it's going to happen on its own. Okay, so that's where some of you guys are at. All right, so let's move on, guys. Let's grab some additional insight here. So I wanted to grab some dialogue messages to add to the conversation between the feminine and the masculine. So we're going to start things off with the Thinking Man Volume 2 deck, Divine Masculine Messages. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. What does this masculine have to say to the feminine at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please. There's no one else I'd rather get naked with. Okay? I mean, clearly, this masculine has gotten naked with other people. You know what I mean? And perhaps it took the feminine setting up these boundaries or moving on from this connection and detaching for this masculine to have that light bulb moment to realize what he walked away from, what he's lost. Next message. I've always been really good at not catching feelings. Then you had to come in and make me fall in love with you. Damn. Okay? So my feminines, if you've ever wondered if this masculine has fallen in love with you, yes. Okay? But also before you came into this person's life, they could have certainly gotten themselves involved with other third parties. That could have just been a pattern that they had. That they liked variety. They wanted to just mess around, sleep around, date around. And they weren't expecting perhaps to fall in love with you. But that's what happened. We have be with me. They definitely want to be with you, feminines. The masculine wants to be with you. Next message. I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had. About anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. You guys could have been the type of couple where you guys could just talk forever. Either face-to-face or texting or phone calls or FaceTime or however that happened. Just hours upon hours of conversations, and they miss that. You arouse me intellectually, spiritually, sexually. Did I mention sexually? We already know that. Okay. This masculine definitely very much attracted to the feminine still. And last one, open the door. So this masculine wants the feminine to open that door. But you know, for some of my feminines, your answer might be no for now. You've got boundaries set up, so this masculine can't come in. That's where we're at with that. Okay, so it's up to you, my feminines, if you want to open that door and allow this masculine back in. Okay, so let's grab some messages representing the Divine Feminine now. This is the Love Messages deck by High Priestess 1111. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Aquarius. Second half of September. What is the feminine's response to all this? All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine here? I'm afraid of rejection. So for some of my feminines, I feel this could have been something that you've experienced in the past, where you were in a relationship and they rejected you. And so moving forward, if you haven't healed from that, this is still a fear of yours, that you're afraid of rejection. Next message, why can't you just tell me what you feel? Because how you act is confusing me. Okay? Which makes sense, feminines, because you're dealing with a masculine who perhaps was being deceptive with you. Not coming forward with the truth, being deceptive, lies, affairs. And of course it's confusing you because, again, it's not like they're outwardly telling you that that they're giving their attention to someone else. This could have all been hidden from you. Look at this. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. So you guys are both missing each other. Both missing the intimacy, missing the conversations, missing the interaction. Next message, you are my heaven on earth. So my feminines, this is how you see this masculine. Which makes this even more difficult for some of you because you have such intense love for this masculine, but they did you wrong. Okay? And maybe that's why, my feminines, some of you guys aren't opening that door. I mean, obviously, I do feel some of you guys will allow this person back in, but just be mindful of what it is that they're bringing towards you. If they're coming from a place of truth and wanting to return for all of the right reasons, then absolutely you guys have a really good chance at making this work, Aquarius. But as long as they're still attached to third parties, and if they're not coming towards you with the truth, we're just creating more drama here. And lastly, I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me, please. Okay? So that's what's coming through, feminines. Take whichever part of that resonates with you. And I mean, just based off of the messages presenting itself here, I feel you're both willing to put in the effort to make this work, which already came through. Make the effort. You guys have to be on the same page. You have to meet in the middle to be able to put in enough effort to get this off the ground once again, to fix really what's not working here between the two of you. And the first order of business is to get rid of any sort of love triangle that's going on here. Whoever is in it, that needs to go in order for these influences to not play a role in the dynamic of your relationship anymore, so that you guys can just focus on each other and just repairing the damage. That's what's coming through. All right. So let's add to this, Aquarius, with some additional guidance from the Journey of Love deck 1 and 2, volume 1 and 2. I've combined them. Let's grab some insight from here. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. For Aquarius. I swear it's true. Okay, and as I was saying, they have to be coming from a place of truth. And perhaps now, Aquarius, they're ready to do that. Ready to commit. This next card, look at this. We've got resentment, which is understandable here. We've got the number 9, okay? So if the number 9 plays a role in your connection, could be somebody's birthday or just someone's favorite number. Please don't give up. Let me back in. Okay, where's that card? I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me, please. So this is clearly coming from the feminine. This could be coming from the masculine. Please don't give up. Let me back in. Let me back in. Open that door. You know, open the door, feminines, if you want this masculine to come back into your life. Wow. Look at this. Number 27, authentic. Tell me the truth so I can too. Exactly. You both have to be coming from a place of truth. There's no way around it because there's been enough deception and lies and secrets here tied into third parties. You know, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time to fix what's broken between the two of you. And no more lies, no more secrets. Just come from a place of truth. Number 20, beauty. Everything about you is perfect to me. They don't want to change you. You don't want to change them. You guys just love each other for who you are. Perhaps you just find each other very attractive. You're still magnetically pulled towards this person. And this is a reflection of, I feel how you see this person. Everything about you is perfect to me. But maybe you guys had to go through separation for them to realize the grass wasn't greener on the other side and that you were their perfect match all along. Look at this, bottom of the deck, number 1. Here and now, I want you back in my life. There you go, Aquarius. Final clarification of where your person is at. They want you back. Either you want to go back or they want you back. There is a desire to reconcile here. So, there's a chance still you guys can work this out. Are you meant to be? I feel you are. I feel there are some major lessons that needed to be learned here. With a reconnection, Aquarius, I feel lessons have been learned truly. And whatever happened in the past to break you guys up, I feel that's in the past. Leave it where it is. And you might ultimately find that you guys are going to be happy moving forward. There will be no further outside influences that will cause drama in the partnership. Okay? So let's add to this with some heart songs messages. So we'll grab some songs from here, Aquarius. If you're not familiar with the songs, then definitely pay attention to the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What songs need to come through? In My Life, this is a song by the Beatles. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I'll love you more. And, you know, of course, we have a lot of people that come in and out of our life and other relationships that you both have been in. But at the end of the day, the person that you're focused on for this reading, you're going to love them more than anyone that you've ever had in your life. And I feel it's the same way for this person. The next song is I Was Born to Love You by Queen. So take a chance with me. Let me romance with you. I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true. So hard to believe this is happening to me. An amazing feeling coming through. So Aquarius, they see you as a dream come true. I just feel a lot of these messages are mutual, that you guys are on the same page. We also have True Love coming forward from Madonna. I've had other lips. I have sailed 1,000 ships. But no matter where I go, you're the one for me. Baby, this I know, because it's true love. Okay? That's the second time. A reference to true love here, Aquarius. You feel it, they feel it. Yes, you guys have hit a snag here when it comes to your relationship, but the damage can be fixed if you guys are willing to put in the work, both of you. You've got the Magician on your side. This is manifestation right here. You miss each other. You love each other. Third parties, that needs to go. That's a part of the obstacle here. If you guys can get rid of the obstacles that are causing so much turmoil in your connection, Aquarius, then yes, you guys can really build a successful, happy future together. But without putting in the effort to make that happen, you know, even if there is a reconciliation, you guys might ultimately still end up breaking up. So learn those lessons. Fix what's broken. Detach from third parties. Be honest. Come from a place of truth. Appreciate each other. Give each other the much needed attention that you're both wanting from one another. And I really feel you guys will be okay. You know, here and now, I want you back in my life. This is somebody that wants you forever, Aquarius. I feel you're on the same page. So break free from third parties, love triangles, break free from all that drama, and you guys will be okay. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some final guidance from your guardian angels. This may or may not pertain to your love life, but these are simply some final thoughts from your guardian angels here, Aquarius, for the second half of September. And let's grab this bottom of the deck. Dreams. Okay. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. What I'm picking up from this, Aquarius, is that despite where you guys are at on this journey with your person, this strong bond that you feel towards one another, that's what's going to bring you guys back together. That's what's going to hold you guys together. It's the glue in your relationship. So don't be afraid of what the future has in store. Trust that the angels know what they're doing. The universe knows what it's doing. It's got your back. You guys still have a really good chance at coming together and staying together. And lastly, we have dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. Oh my God. You've got some dreams that are going to be coming true here, Aquarius, in regard to your love life, in regard to other aspects of your life that you need change or progress. It's on its way to you. Manifestation. Amazing. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of this resonated with you, helped you out. And again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.